Okay, this is gonna be the first night of impressions where you actually see my face in my new apartment. It's almost fully set up. Want to get some more wall art going here, have a little bit going. Tyrion's over there in the corner, you can't really see him, but yeah. I'm really conflicted. I really don't know what to think anymore. They're definitely not bringing the Night King back, that's for sure. I know it was a long shot, but still, you can't help but feel disappointment. I mean, they butchered it, and I think I might be disappointed even further. I mean, it was good. I hate that they're doing this. They're shaping Dany up to be the big bad. They're shaping her up to be the villain, and it just sucks. Think about how much good she's done for the world. Think about how much good she's done for Slaver's Bay out east, and think about how much of an effect she's made on literally this medieval global society. And she's just such a good person. Now she's being manipulated. Cersei is so smart here because she's leading Daenerys directly into her trap. She knows exactly what she's doing. I don't know if it's just me. It's probably because of the divisions that are going on. They're trying to plant the seeds for an Aegon Targaryen rule. But it just seems like Daenerys has the best advisors you can get in this country, and Cersei has literally fucking no one. Qyburn, I mean, come on, he's a scientist, not a politician. She's making such stupid decisions, like, let's go back to Dragonstone. We abandoned it completely, left no one there. No one would have taken it in that time. Just a castle that is just sitting there. And she's like, oh, let's go back, nothing will happen. What did you think was gonna happen, you idiot? And what's with these giant arrows taking down dragons? I mean, come on, like, they have scales as thick as, like, the best armor you can get in the world. And they're just, these arrows just taking them down, like, come on. First the night, Euron Greyjoy killed the dragon. Now, okay, if this were book Euron we're talking about, if you told me what happened in the Winds of Winter and said Euron Greyjoy killed one of the dragons, I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'm on board, let's see what's going on now. But this isn't book Euron, this is dumb show Euron. You're telling me he was capable of killing a dragon? Come on. It's just all bait, and it's just all this shit. Like, they went through all of this to unite and to gather everyone together, to get all of these factions to unite in one place, to take on the Army of the Dead, the whole message of the series, and now they're just going back to, like, proto-season 1 squabbling. And I mean, I guess this is supposed to mirror what society was like at the dawn of Robert's Rebellion. It definitely has that vibe where it's just all these different factions kind of, like, annoyed with each other. And when I first was watching the episode, I felt very hyped as I was watching it, but now that I've come down from it and everything about it, I'm just still disappointed. Still disappointed how they're handling this whole final chapter of the series, and this is it. This is the taking of King's Landing, but it's coming on such sour and just sucky terms. Daenerys just fell right into Cersei's trap. Like, Cersei's like, I know exactly how to manipulate this bitch, and she did. What really needed to happen is season 7 needed to be full length, and they need to explore the tension last season, and then just take this season to deal with the way it works. The structure is all off, and it definitely feels like it, because they're going from the battle against the ultimate threat immediately down to squabbling politics. It just feels all wrong. Maybe this is the structure that George intended, but they don't know how to write like George. I guarantee you, even if he went with this structure, he'd have reasoning and do a great job with it. And they just don't have those skills. It's so upsetting, because this was shaping up to be the best show ever made. This was shaping up to surpass Gurren Lagann as the best show ever made, and I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't know what they can do in 2 more episodes to redeem the mistakes they've made so far. I went to a watch party, people were saying it felt like a soap opera, just the long pauses and dramatic stuff. Such manipulation, and it's not working. They didn't need this before, because everything was so good without it. Everything just felt right, and everything made sense, and you understood character motivations, and you understood decisions that people are making, and now that's all gone, so they're using, like, manipulatory tactics to try to get you to feel certain things, and it's just not working. Oh yeah, Jaime and Brienne got together, stripped apart. I thought that was good. I thought that they never could have been with each other. I think it's love that was meant to blossom and then just be doomed from the start. And now that Jaime's going down to King's Landing, he's going to be wanting to kill Cersei. I don't know how everyone's speed traveling again. Why did Daenerys and her forces think it was just a good idea to just walk up to King's Landing without Jon and the rest of her army there? They're going to attack now without the rest of their supporting army. I guarantee you what they're going to do is that Jon and his army is going to show up. Just be there, beginning of the next episode. And the thing about next episode is everyone's going to be there. That's the thing. So there's not going to be cutaways. It's just going to be a straight battle episode again. So we just had the Battle of Winterfell, and now we're just being thrown in the battle for King's Landing, and it just doesn't feel right at all. It just doesn't feel right. And what's with Euron killing the dragon, having the extreme upper hand? His whole undamaged fleet is there, and then Daenerys' people are survive. How did he not just chase him to the shore and just take Dragonstone and kill Daenerys? Was it because of Drogon? I don't know. I feel like if she kept Drogon out on the field a little bit longer, he would have gotten, because guess what? They can kill dragons with these giant arrows now. It's just a thing that they can do. The thing is, it wasn't all that. The whole Gendry thing with Gendry becoming Baratheon, that was amazing. Like being crowned a true Baratheon and Lord of Storm's End. Great. Excellent. And then his whole thing with Arya, perfect. Handled 10 out of 10. Oh, no, it wasn't. I take that back. It was really weird that he would just propose to her. They just got reunited a couple of days ago after not seeing each other since they were kids. Her response to it, of course, was very natural. He was drunk, he was really confident, so it kind of makes sense. And I feel like Gendry's that kind of character that would just jump into shit like that without thinking it through. I guess the show's over. I mean, it doesn't matter what happens in the next 2 episodes because Daenerys is dead, because they framed her like the villain despite all she's done this whole time. Daenerys could have been a tragic character, and I feel like George would have definitely done this really well, their tragic downfall. But they're just like, she's the Mad King again, let's just fuck her. And then maybe Jon will sit on the Iron Throne, or there won't be an Iron Throne. I don't know what they're gonna do. And it's just, oh god, I think the show's done. I think it's over, man. I think it's gonna have that sour taste, leave everyone with that sour taste. It was the greatest television phenomenon, and it's just gonna be another one of those TV phenomenons where everyone talks about it, everyone's watching it, and then it ends shittily. And it's gonna happen again, and I don't want it to happen, but we'll always have the books. We'll always have the last 2 books. If George doesn't pass on us, which I have faith he'll get it done. Now that the show is ending, I have a feeling George will be like, okay, Winds of Winter. That's it for my night of reactions. I feel like I'll go in a lot more depth when I actually sit down and write a substantial script here instead of just rambling right after having watched the episode. Yeah. Good night.